Hello, Antipope Sylvester the Fourth here, and for my first video, I'd like to just say sorry. Sorry for the Albigensian Crusade. For those who aren't familiar with the Albigensian Crusade, it was a crusade my predecessor, Innocent III, declared back in 1209 against the Cathars in southern France. And while admittedly we did disagree with the Cathars on a lot of things, and they didn't really like us very much either, we didn't have to kill them. I mean, seriously, killing people because they disagree with your beliefs is just kind of a dick move. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry we did that. And let's be honest, we're supposed to be trying to follow the example of Jesus here, and did Jesus ever go out and say, these people disagree with me and go kill them all? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And I mean, killing people just because we don't like the way they think not really what we should be doing. I mean, I've always thought that it would be a smarter move to try and listen to what other Christians have to say, and hell, other religions entirely. And, maybe they've got a point. We're not perfect. That would be ridiculously arrogant to say. And so assuming that we are right in everything and that everybody else is wrong is a little bit, how should I say, trying to play God, I guess. Because let's be honest, we're not supposed to know everything. I mean, we're not supposed to think we know everything. We're not supposed to ascribe to ourselves things that we ascribe to our deity. We're supposed to try to be like him, but we're not supposed to think we are him. And once you start saying, we know we have the right interpretation, and we know you're wrong, and we know with enough certainty that we're going to kill you, then you've gone from being confident in your own beliefs to so much hubris, you could probably fill up a swimming pool with it and swim in your own self-importance. Okay, admittedly, you'd probably break your neck when you dive in because self-importance doesn't actually have any physical substance and it can't really support your weight, but when you're that full of yourself, you're probably not going to think that sort of thing through, let's be honest. So, in conclusion, I am really sorry we did that. And if I ever actually manage to become Pope, I will not declare crusades against people. I mean, okay, nobody's done that in ages, but I won't declare people... I'm not going to condemn people based purely on their beliefs. That would be a terrible idea. Now, what they do with those beliefs, that's a different matter. I mean, it's easier to pass judgment on people's actions than on their beliefs. But at the same time, we have to bear our own actions in mind. Gotta watch for the old hypocrisy. That's never a good move. I mean, not watching for hypocrisy is never a good move. Hypocrisy is never a good move. Especially when people notice it. So, I mean, the best thing to do is just assume other people aren't idiots and don't be a hypocrite, I guess. Or at least be willing to admit that you did something wrong. After all, if you realize that you're capable of doing things wrong and you're willing to admit it, then maybe you will be more forgiving of when other people do things wrong. Because you know that while they're not perfect and they get things wrong sometimes, the same is true of you. So basically, I'm asking for a little bit more humility. Because a little bit of humility, and maybe 1 million people wouldn't have died. I'm sorry, Innocent III, that was a terrible, terrible idea. And I'm sorry to the people of southern France for my predecessor's actions in terms of declaring crusades and killing loads of people and wiping out a religion. Yeah, that was a bad move. Sorry.